What's up, guys? It's Will here today. Back again with the vlog, and today I will be reviewing House of Hades by Rick Riordan. Yeah. So yeah, just jump straight to the segment as always. So this book's about basically about these demigods, half human and half god, Greek gods or Roman gods in this case. Basically, two of them, Percy and Annabeth. Percy, who is the son of Poseidon, and Annabeth, who is the daughter, who is the daughter of Athena. They have fallen down Tartarus, a hole to Tartarus. Tartarus from Greek mythology is basically it's just the underworld. It's where all the monsters are. It's not good. It's not good. And basically, the whole book is about their friends, Jason, Piper, Frank, Hazel, Leo, and Leo, who are all demigods too, riding in a boat, in basically a flying ship, and they are going to go and rescue, basically, and then they're basically journeying to the House of Hades, to rescue Percy and Annabeth, and yeah, they assume Percy and Annabeth will be there too, and they're gonna rescue them. And also, while they're doing that, they're also trying to stop the Earth. They are also trying to stop the Earth Mother Gaia from awakening and causing chaos all over this world with her giant army. Okay, so here I would like to note that this is actually the fourth book in the Heroes of Olympus series. I actually did read books 1 through 3, but that was a long time ago. And then what happened was that as I started getting higher up in the grades, I had to do a lot more reading for classes. I couldn't do as much fun reading. But now, since I had a project, which I was like, hey, you can now do fun reading for once. Whoa! I decided I should finish off this series. So I read this book. Now, yeah. So now I'm reading it. I'm reading it for you guys, and yeah, feels good. So author style, wow, there's a lot to talk about when it comes to author style. This author, Rick Rubin, he has a very distinctive, very unique author style. I think that he is just one of the best YA authors because he just knows what like teenagers and kids want to like read. He knows what people what type of language they should use. It's very modern. It's not terrible to read, easy to read, relatable at times. It's really good. Sometimes he uses text talk stuff like that. It's just like it's very relatable text, which still which still puts across a message, has meaning. It's not just terrible writing trying to be relatable. I think it's really good. I really like this author style. If you have read some of his earlier works, I think he started with the Percy Jackson series. I think that was the first one I read. I read that so long ago. That was really good. One of the things that he did there was that each chapter title, uh, he would he would put like a weird sarcastic title. Like it would be like, ooh, I get smothered by like a burrito. It's like something like ironic like that. Also in some of his books, he sometimes has like a haiku, summarizing what happens in like that chapter, and like you're always like, well, how does this happen or stuff like that. So it's crazy like that. This book, it's not much, but you do get the same type of sense with the type of language he uses, which I think was which I think was really creative on part of Rick Riordan. So literary devices. This book isn't supposed to be taken too seriously. This book is supposed to be a fun read. It's not supposed to be analyzed and nitpicked that much. So I'm not gonna, and so I'm not gonna do that as I did with Animal Farm. I'm not gonna do as that much as that as what I did for that book. But for this book, again, symbolism is always present in every book, and I think everybody should be really looking out for that. This book, one common one just throughout the book is basically while Percy and Annabeth, the two demigods, are venturing their way throughout Tartarus, which is the underworld, as I said in the summary. They have been they have been walking on Tartarus. They have started to notice things. So basically, they start to relate Tartarus to a body, like to like a body of a person, and then they realize that they're actually correct, and that they're actually the body of an ancient primordial being. So yeah, I mean, like throughout the whole book, there will be instances in which Percy or Annabeth will be like, oh wow, I think we're walking, kind of like in his armpit because there's so much weird liquid that's smells or something like that, like that's definitely one of the biggest points of symbolism that I really hear in this book. Another book I'd like to compare, the House Hades to is I would like to compare it to another book by Rick Riordan, a series that came out much recently. I've read this as I've been reading some books for this project. I decided to read some more books because reading's fun. So I decided to read The Dark Prophecy, book 2 in the Trials of Apollo series. These two, this these two really these two I'd like to compare. They're very similar books. These two books both end up having kind of like some type of quest of the characters, or growth of the characters. Them trying to survive, them trying to, we get to see their journey, their hardships through them trying to get to a goal. Um, we also get to see, in this case, in this case, they go to ancient Rome. In this case, they go to Indiana. So, very different. But they do end up in very similar circumstances, as they do end up fighting a giant army of monsters. They do end up fighting very mythical creatures, mythical beings. They are both trying to stop one person from coming to rise to power. Right here, they are trying to stop a evil Roman emperor to come to power and destroy the world. And here, they're just trying to stop Earth Mother Gaia, to come to power and destroy the world. So that's essentially what's happening here. Yeah, those two. I would also, by the way, read this book and the first book too. This book and the first book, very good. Just started reading them. It's super good. But yeah, read those, and those are definitely and that's a book I would compare House of Hades to directly. Now, finally, in closing, I'd like to say this is a really good book. It's a really good book right here. It's not the best of the Riordan series, but it's definitely the best book. This is really a good book. It's not best, it's a really good book. Everything about it, just how relatable it is. This guy has been one of my favorite authors from a long time. I just haven't been able to read his books, but I love this guy. This guy just is so relatable. It's really good. I really like the way that he's able to weave in all this mythology, old type of stuff into this new modern age, so we can read it. It's really good. Yeah, I truly love it. I would 10 out of 10 would read again, maybe after a year once I've forgotten everything. I read this again. So please, just read this. It's really good. Yeah. With that, my vlog comes to a close. And thank you guys for watching. Please like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next vlog.